16 times Scarlett Johansson rocked in interviews. We're all looking forward to seeing Black Widow in action one last time, aren't we? But while her last adventure has been delayed, how about checking out how awesome Scarlett Johansson is in her interviews?
Scarlett Johansson has the emotional range of a celery. I hate white people. All of us?
But before our video starts, only 0.9% of the people who watch our videos are subscribed, which isn't many, and that hurts the channel and the YouTube algorithm. So please help us out and hit subscribe. It's free and you can change your mind at any time. Apparently not even Scarlett can get away from haters. The Black Widow.
Scarlett, obviously your character could have easily just been kind of written off as the sexy one of the team. How important is it that
Really? Have you seen Chris Hemsworth?
Let's agree that it's very hard to compete with Chris, right? And it's not only Scarlett who thinks so. That seems to be the consensus among all the Avengers. Look at this next clip.
The best looking? Oh, really, Hemsworth?
Did I say that way
Why you
too
said it so
quick? I was like, Chris Hemsworth.
If the Avengers agree, who are we mere mortals to disagree? Now, if you were still having any doubt about why Scarlett was chosen to play Black Widow, then look how killer she is in interviews. In the following passage, they ask her what it was like to be the only woman on the set.
Surrounded by men all the time, which must have been a little bit of a strange experience for you. You had to supply all the estrogen on the set, you know?
Right. Although Mark Ruffalo was there to help.
She really is the Black Widow, and I'm glad Mark Ruffalo was there to keep her company. Speaking of recording errors, Scarlett has her favorite moment on the tip of her tongue.
Favorite blooper? Oh my God, there were so many ridiculous things that happened. There's a moment where we remove Colton's rip away pants, and his perfect tanned ass was just two buns just lying right there. And I don't know why, but for me, the rip away pants, I could not control it. It was painful for me.
Anyone in this situation wouldn't have been able to stop themselves from cracking up either. And although we all agree on how perfect Scarlett is, if there's one person who doesn't agree, it's Scarlett herself.
Obviously Scarlett Johansson, so you probably don't have the same body worries as the rest of us. But was there a bit of you that thought, oh my God, that's tight?
First of all, every woman has body worries. I'm not exempt from that.
Do you like your body? It's an okay body, I guess. I wouldn't say it's particularly remarkable, though.
Any part you don't like?
I don't like, my thighs, my midsection. But
from where I'm sitting, it looks okay.
Yeah, well, who can I'm not going to complain. I have not thighs in the midsection, so I'm happy.
Apparently, the adage that we are our own worst critics is also true for Scarlett, too. Curiosities about Scarlett. And here's something you might not know. Our dear Black Widow has a gamer side.
What is your favorite video game?
My favorite video game? Probably Mario Kart.
Who do you play as?
Usually Toad. He's so cute.
Yeah, Toad is a good game.
And if you're always wondering what Scarlett does to keep in shape, we found out her secret.
I'm Scarlett Johansson.
People always ask me, how do you stay in such great shape?
I never ask. I know.
Meet my fitness guru.
That's good hobby, girls.
Let's get ridiculous.
And of course, always being fashionable is another facet of Scarlett. So grab your notebook and look at the tips she gives when the subject is fashion.
The fashion elements.
The fashion elements?
Is for the
I got the fashion question?
Good question.
The fashion elements you see here. I honestly really don't know how to answer that question. Fashion elements. I wear a leather unitard for the most of this film, and I have been for the last 10 years. So if you think of any fashion elements that you would like to include, please let us know.
Let's agree that Black Widow's leather clothes are very stylish, right? And here's another curiosity about Scarlett. She loves love stories.
I would say probably WALL-E. It's an amazing love story.
Wally and Eva. Oh, when his lights go out and oh my God, and he gets rebooted, I just like about died. But he comes back. It makes me cry just thinking about it. That movie just makes me cry. I'm also really hormonal, so, you know, probably crying anything.
Okay, maybe WALL-E is not the greatest love story of all time, but it's still a pretty good one. Best friends. And speaking of romance, everyone has seen the chemistry that Scarlett and Chris Evans have when they're together. But of course, they're just great friends. Just take a look at how emotional Scarlett gets when Chris comes to greet her.
Very well. Too well, I'm sure. I mean,
everything that he's going to do.
Did you see how emotional she was about him showing up? And the flirtation the two of them have together is amazing, as you can see in this interview.
In this picture, he looks muy caliente. True or false?
Yeah, he looks muy caliente.
Yes.
I'll take it.
All right.
Yes.
Picture, Chris is holding a Honey Crisp apple.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, what am I looking at?
In this picture, he's helping a child reach for a lost balloon. We're getting him back now.
What's happening?
You can understand why Scarlett wasn't able to focus right on the interview, right? And even if they themselves agree they would make a great pair.
Just go out for the night, talk about God and the world.
Oh, man.
Scarlett.
Yeah, I would take a beer with you, actually.
Seriously, do these two have a beautiful friendship or not? And before their next epic interview, we have many more celebrity videos on this channel, like our Celebrities Freaking Out videos or the one about celebrities being hit by objects. How about stopping by one of those videos after this? Scarlett says that as much as she appreciates all the male fans who love her, she likes it a lot more when women praise her for the role.
My father likes you, my boyfriend likes you, like all of men like you. So how does it how does it feel being this?
I finally got them, all generations. I love my male audience. I'm always happy to you know, put out films that garner a good response from a strong male audience, you know. But I have to say that it's more flattering to me when I have girls that come up to me and they go, oh, I love that movie. I think girls really, we want kind of the approval of other girls. I think a lot of times guys think that we dress for them and, you know, all that stuff, but it's really not true. We actually just do it for girls.